Yep, so here we go into set 2, played on ends. You are dead up 1 set to V.
Yeah, and starting
having to
down
come back.
south.
Yeah.
Actually, you are dead starting down south, and yeah, V starting up north. Taking a look at the tank selection, well, definitely not
Standard.
much surprise here. You are dead going for just a pretty eclectic selection of well, heavy tanks. 2 KV5s, 2 MX50s as well. 1 Tractor 1T1 and 1 WZ132.
Yep. So they will have a little bit more ability on the You Are Dead side, and on the opposing side, the V team opting for 5 heavy tanks and only 2 T1s. So
yeah, actually, like right now, yeah, You Are Dead opting for a little more mobility here, and I think they just want to have like more eyes out there because of how V has played so far in this tournament.
Definitely.
And also they're 1 set up, so they can actually afford to do that. And now, of course, taking a look at You Are Dead, they're spreading out in pretty conventional fashion, if you ask me. Although, surprisingly enough, they decide not to go through the city. I'm wondering if they're just going to go for a railroad or forest push here.
They could possibly go for this push. Yeah, they are currently crossing the railway, so
I thought, no, because, you know, at first when they spread out, I thought it was just going to be pretty conventional, like a pretty tight defense around the starting point, but it really definitely looks like they're going for the forest right now, because the city is left wide open.
Actually, what they could be trying to do is, because they're expecting V to push somewhere, so usually if a team's deciding to push, you don't want to push to where in a place where the enemy tanks can camp behind terrain or buildings. So I guess what they're expecting is V could quite possibly push down that railway, and if they do push down that rail, then they'll be waiting for them.
Well, definitely, it's just if a push comes down the railway, they're going to be more than ready for their opponents. However, we do not know V's location as of yet.
Yes.
But, you know, considering like all the heavy tank selection from V, I'm kind of expecting a city push here.
Yeah,
more
definitely.
than anything else. Like, they don't have the mobility to go out there in the forest in the open, and the railroad, yes, they could, but then again, it's a double-edged sword on both sides, because you don't really have you can take cover behind those wagons, but it's a pretty much like straight line all the way down south. And now taking a look at V, as a matter of fact, we can see that they are with a pretty standard defensive position.
Yes,
up
they're
north.
Yeah, really defensive up in that northern northwestern city area. So kind of unexpected, actually.
Well, yeah. Then again, like considering the what happened during set number 1, and considering the map as well. I mean, let's not forget, like Ensk was chosen by You Are Dead. So basically, I'm not sure they feel quite comfortable playing on this map, considering their style. I mean, V is definitely out there in terms of you know, movement, mobility, just always trying to mix it up quite well. So this is definitely not the map where they can actually display the best of their abilities. So right now they're trying to be a little more conservative. And right now, of course, you got those 2 T1 scouts. One down in the city and the other one to the forest. That's pretty much gonna spot the enemy push here, because You Are Dead definitely going for a strong push up
that railway.
Yeah, up the railway and the forest to the east.
Yeah, so V not quite expecting this just
No, they're
yet.
not expecting this quite yet, and it actually could really work out for You Are Dead, as a matter of fact, because they're not going to be...
Oh, but they haven't spotted.
Yeah, they have been spotted now, so the V response will be swift to come. They're still going to stay like undercover of that city, and so far, every single time we played on Ensk, if you did manage to sort of cover your base undercover from the city, then you never lost.
Yeah,
so,
and actually V coming now to defend this base. They are going for the base capture, but as long as the V team is here, they will not be able to cap this base, and they are going to start firefighting.
Yes, indeed, and the V definitely having more cover out there towards the city edge, so it all can come down to this firefight. 1 tank almost down. Okay,
2 tanks
there
going
you
down
go.
on the UAD team.
Yeah, so 1 KV5 down, plus 1 T1. So once again, you know, on Ensk, whenever you try to capture that northern base, it's very hard to do if your enemies are just like squatting the city edge, as V is doing right now.
Yeah, so
and,
V
definitely just like dismantling the tanks one after the other.
Yeah, V in a definitely better position right now, because they do have much more cover.
They have
compared to
total
the UAD
cover,
team,
as a matter of fact. So right now it's just it's a completely one-sided affair so far. Another tank going down here, so another KV5.
Oh, but actually
down.
Yeah, they take another UAD tank down. 3 tanks now going down on the UAD team. Only 2 tanks going down on V.
Yeah, V only losing one of their T-32s, pretty much, like, and a T1, but on the other side, yeah, 2 KV5s down, pretty much for UAD. So yeah, it's definitely looking grim for them now.
Yeah, I mean
nice shot though. Actually, evening this out. Definitely a good Cow1, like got Cow1 here with a brilliant bit of sniping from the forest. He did take some punishment, but nevertheless, like he did manage to take down this IS-3. So we're dead even, as a matter of fact, right now.
Yes, dead even right now. It is going to come down to these last couple tanks. Actually, one of the V member tanks, actually a lot of them are quite low, so they have to be very, very careful right now because that one 8-tier point advantage can make all the difference.
Actually, well, yeah, they had the 8-tier point advantage. I'm wondering why they decided to push out of cover where they are right now.
Actually, this V tank might get taken down right now.
Yeah, and it does. So you are dead. Turning this around now. Actually, in brilliant fashion.
He is rushing in, trying to take this tank down. It is really, really low, down to about 1% health. And actually,
it's got cover now coming down like for him as well. So
God Cow 1 is trying to finish this off. Oh, but he misses.
He does miss.
Oh, but actually
taken down as well. So it's a one-sided affair now.
Yes.
Definitely, you are dead. Doing a wonderful job turning this around.